Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Ken Birch. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes is checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And McConnell gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1:19 left to play here in the first. Here's P. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from P. Pacers trail by 7. McConnell with it. And there's the pass to Turner. Bitadze with the bucket.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
P. He's covered by McConnell. No good from P. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
To the paint. There's Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Bitadze's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Turner with the steal. Here's Craig. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic, told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the frame.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the back. Turner is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Pacers ball. Good evening, Kevin.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's P. And again, Toronto no up. Pacers leading by 4.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with P. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Out to the right wing. And here is Anunoby. He's got 5, tipped away. Takes it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet passes to Pete. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to Brogdon. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's P. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the...
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay?
She's going to love to hear you say that.
You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn new.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow.
Shut your ass up, nigga. I average more points than you. Shut your bum ass up. Bitch ass nigga. Guard me, hoe ass nigga. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'll green this hoe again. Watch out. Green it. Shut your ass up. Why would I green in his face, dumbass nigga? Shut your ass up. Why you guard me? Hey on that nigga. Hey on that nigga. Hey on that nigga. Hey on that nigga. Shut your ass.